Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist channel here on YouTube.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, Hump Day. It is November 15th, 2023. I am Jimmy, your Astute Tourist. How is everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good, fantastic morning. We've made it to the Hump Day, the hump part of the week. Oh, look at my coiffure there. I think I'm due for a haircut. Anyway, good morning, everybody. It's good to see you. John Gaylor is here. Good morning, John. Nick P is here as well. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you. Getting ready to start my final day of being 31 years old. Happy birthday, my friend. Yeah, 31 is easy. After 50, it gets harder. Yeah, wait till you get closer to 60. But age is it's all up here. So if you think young, you're going to be young. Good morning to Bill from Warm Strong Adventures. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. Hope all is well. Good morning, everybody. All right, so let's do this. It is a beautiful morning. Cheers, everybody. Hope you get your cup of coffee or your favorite cup of beverage for the morning. Oh, that's so good. Or for the evening, depending on where you are. Shirley is here from Glitter World. Good morning, Shirley. How are you? I hope the weather isn't too cold where you're at. So what is going on? Like I said, it is hump day. Full day out in the field yesterday. It was a very busy day for me. Very busy day. But we made it through. And today is going to be, I'm going to be at work doing what's called an assessment center. Every now and then, excuse me, when a promotion comes up, fire departments around the area will they'll put together a panel of peers. And it's usually a mixed bag with different professionals, chiefs, officers, people from outside, and it's basically an interview. They've given scenarios and things like that, and then at the end of the day, when all the candidates go through, and they we take we take notes and give points or whatever, and then somebody will decide who gets the position. So that's what I'll be doing today. It'll be different. Good to get out of the office. Age is just a number. Birthdays seem to come up quicker every year. Everything comes up quicker every year, my friend. We got hard rain coming. Would be snow if it wasn't so fair. Well, I guess if you're looking for snow, that's a bummer. If you're not, then that's good. Shirley says, good morning to Gaylors. It's 30 degrees in New York today. Well, okay. Let's do the weather. It is 27 degrees here in southern New Hampshire, so we're not too far off from you, John. What's the weather like where you are? Let's see. This says it's clear. The high is going to be around 46 today, 47, and it's going to be partly cloudy today. Cloud conditions expected around 12 p.m. Okay, well, there you have it. So, yeah, it should be just a cloudy day for us. It looks like this weekend they're expecting some rain for us. 80% chance of rain on Saturday, so I was going to cut wood. Could be doing it in the rain. Let's see. Everyone's saying we have 2 more days here in Minnesota in the 60s before we dive back down into the 30s and 40s near Minneapolis. I wish you'd send that weather to us. Kevin says sunny and 65 today in the Chicago area. Good for you. Send me some of that 60-degree weather. Send it east because it's been chilly here. We've had the wood stove cranking since last weekend anyway, and we get it cranking just about every day. It's not going when we're not here. It's a small wood stove, and then nobody here to feed it. But do you what do you do in the wintertime? Do you do anything for supplemental heat? For those of you that live in the colder areas, Gavin says, I'll try and stay off the couch today. Okay. John saying good morning to Gavin. Yeah, there's no threat of me being on the couch today. Not until later. But yeah, what do you do in the wintertime? Do you have a wood stove? Do you not care? Is the heat included where you live in the rent? What's your situation like? We use oil and then we supplement it with wood. I do have a wood stove that I've had plugged in for a while. Gavin saying, John, love you. You pay the gas bill, right? Yeah, me too. We just got the oil fill up, so we hadn't had any oil since April. During the warm weather, you're just using it for hot water. And we just got the oil bill. $899. We just tough it out with a gas furnace. Okay. $899 for my oil fill up. I didn't see how many gallons that was. It's on the bill, but my goodness, some of these it makes it hard for me to pay for cruises when I got to pay for things like the oil bill. Oh, and the tax bill just came too. How long does $900 of oil last? Well, by using the wood stove, I'm hoping I can get, and depending on how cold it gets, I'm hoping I can get a couple months out of it anyway. 3 would be best, but depending. Now, we also cover the windows with, that plastic sheathing that you stick on and then you put the hairdryer to it. And we actually see a positive difference when we do that. So we were going to try to do it this fall, but just because of the way things went and how the year went, we will be having the windows replaced in the spring. John says we have electric heaters just in case. Scotty Too Hottie is here. Good morning, Scott. I hope you're feeling okay. You use extra blankets. Good morning, Sharon. Sharon, I've been missing you. Where have you been? It hasn't been the same morning show without Sharon. Oh, goodness gracious. We're getting a call coming in. Let's see if we can listen in, shall we? See if we can hear it.
Engine 2, ladder 1, engine 3, tank 1, 25 Indian Rock Road, unit 19 for commercial fire alarm activation.
There you go.
Engine 2.
That's my life right there. That is my life right there. Why aren't I running and going? Because I don't have to at this point. If they get there and the building is actually on fire, then you'll see me get out of here. Hopefully, I'll click the end broadcast button. But for the most part, we'll let the kids handle it. For them, it'll probably be just a faulty detector or something. But how cold does it get in Mass? You get below zero a lot? We do. We do. I actually live in New Hampshire. I'm a little north of Massachusetts, not far. But last winter we had minus 18 with minus 30 degree wind chill. There was one weekend there, it was unbearably cold. You know, there's cold and then there's just cold. It doesn't sustain that cold temperatures for more than a couple weeks, so I guess we're lucky in that respect. It's not like Antarctica or Alaska, but yeah. So you've been busy. I know you have been, my friend, and I'm just teasing. You do what you got to do. But we did miss you. Just saying. It is 30 now, but was in the 20s overnight. Yeah. Yeah, we got 27 right now. It's holding steady. I keep some windows open, and in my bedroom I have a fan blowing the nice cold air blowing in. I sleep with a fan as well. I don't sleep with the window open, not in the winter. We actually have one of those electric fireplace heaters too in the bedroom. So we'll turn that on if we need it. So yeah, the same as there. Yeah. You guys get some cold there in and around Chicago, man. That lake effect wind, and you get those Alberta clippers coming down. Yeah, man. Being so close to Lake Michigan, the warm water creates massive snow. Yep, that lake effect snow. I know for the folks that live out towards Buffalo as well. All that lake effect snow kills them. I mean, they got what last year? Didn't they get like one storm that was like 7 or 8 feet of snow by the time it was done? Crazy. Dwayne is here. Good morning, Dwayne. It's good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing okay. He's here and listening. Absolutely good to see you. Yeah, so we'll supplement the oil with the wood. Usually I do between 4 and 5 cords of wood in a winter. I don't have nearly anywhere near that. And there's a bunch of it that I cut up last year that just needs me to cut it into stove lengths and then split it. And I'll probably have, I don't know, 2 or 3 cords. We may have to end up buying some. I didn't get enough cut this year. I spent too much time having fun and traveling, RVing, cruising, you know. It's the life of a jet setter. You know, the astute jet setter. That's me. But that's what we do here. So, and it's just starting. So I need to, this weekend, we're going to put the plastic on the windows. I need to go buy some rock salt, just so I can plan ahead and get all the supplies that we need. Before I go any further, don't forget to like, comment, and share out the stream. That helps that algorithm recognize who we are, and hopefully get the message out to more folks out there. So by liking and commenting, you're definitely helping us out. If you want to help us out as well, you can go to our PayPal and just look up The Astute Tourist, paypal.me / The Astute Tourist, and that will help us out immensely. Your generous donations help us provide content, as well as the supplies needed to do that content. And then when we go to meetups, we pass out stickers and all kinds of swag. So yes, sir. So that's what's happening there. All right. Good morning. It is 6:19, and I think, what did I see in the comments? Everybody's saying, "Thank you for reminding me about salt." Right, John? Yeah, I got to get some rock salt. What I have to do is I have to get the snowblower all tuned up and ready to go. I haven't even done that yet. That'll probably be a weekend project. Make sure that runs. I miss my plow. I had a plow for many years. I actually used to plow for as a business. I had a grounds maintenance company that I did on the side when I worked shift work. So I mowed and I did planter beds and edged and bark mulch and all that stuff. And in the winter, of course, I plowed. And I do miss my plow. My driveway from the curb to the front of the garage is almost 500 feet long. And with the plow, it made that job easy. 10 minutes, I had the driveway opened up. But now I have a snowblower. And depending on the amount of snow and how heavy it is, it'll take me at least an hour or more to do the driveway. Just another reason why I've had enough of living in New England. New England is a beautiful place to be. And you've heard me cry and whine and complain about it for months now, but I do not like the cold, nor do I like the snow. Brandon the Bear is here. Good morning, Brandon. It's good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done. And if you're coming to us from Facebook or watching us on the replay, consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Check us out. Go watch some videos. Tell us what you think of the videos. We take criticism well. And if there's something you see that we're not doing right or you don't like, let us know. But conversely, let us know if there's something that you think that you like or that you think we're doing correctly or you want to see more of. We would appreciate that as well. I just put out a video on Sunday of Pat O'Brien's in New Orleans. We featured a little bit of food and some hurricanes, their famous hurricane drinks. So I really think you should go over to the channel and check out that new video. I think it came out rather well. I think it's one of my my better editing jobs. So go over, check it out, and let me know what you think. I appreciate your kind words, and let me know what you think. John says, I had a four-wheeler with a plow. I needed cash and sold it. Yeah, my plow, I killed it. I mean, I ran that thing for many, many years, and finally the tranny just had had enough. It takes a lot of wear and tear on those vehicles. But I drove that truck for probably 6-7 years. I made a lot of money plowing. And some of the best money I would make is when I'd be out plowing and you'd see the guy at the end of his driveway at the big hump where the snowplow plowed all the snow from the road. And he's there with a shovel. And I was going to say something, but he's pockets deep in the snow. And he's standing there looking like someone just ran over his puppy. And he waves me down. How much to open up my driveway? Oh, it's going to be this much. Okay. I go, do you have cash? Yep. All right, get out of the way. And I would not only open it up, but I would plow the whole driveway for them. But I feel bad for those people, and they're desperate, so they'll pay you money. Not that money is the most important thing, but when you're running a business and you have those, that equipment and that. But I did make a lot of money plowing. There's definitely a lot of money in it, but there's also a lot of wear and tear and a lot of down or maintenance time. But yeah. And here's a guy who doesn't have a problem with his plow. This is Billy from Bamanola Adventures. Good morning, Billy. I'm sure his plow, he hasn't used his plow in many years. And speaking of grounds maintenance company, that's Billy. Billy's he's the man. He's the main mowing man. As long as he's not chasing duck decoys and alligators away, he's out there making sure your estate looks fantastic. But good morning, Billy. I hope all is well with you. I hope the weather is good there. Why don't we should we do this? I haven't seen Chillin' Charlie today. This is one of his favorite features here, but let's do this. This Week in History. This Week in History is brought to you by Revive Furniture and Home Decor. And it looks like we got a big history day on this day, November 15th. In 1315, the Swiss Confederation achieved its first great military success against the Austrian Habsburgs at the Battle of Morgarten. In 1630, Johannes Kepler, the German astronomer who discovered 3 major laws of planetary motion, died in Regensburg, Germany. And in the year 1818, the Congress of Aix-la-Chapelle, the first of 4 congresses held by Great Britain, Austria, Prussia, Russia, and France following the Napoleonic Wars, concluded. Everybody's saying good morning to everybody. In the year 1848, Pellegrino Rossi, a former member of the Carbonaria, was assassinated in Rome during the revolutions of 1848. In 1864, Union General William Tecumseh Sherman began his march to the sea from Atlanta to Savannah, Georgia, laying waste to the economic resources of the state as he sought to crush white Southern civilians' support for the Confederate cause. His campaign helped end the American Civil War. Love him or hate him, that was William Tecumseh Sherman. In 1884, the Berlin West Africa Conference opened, in which the major European nations met to decide all questions connected with the Congo River Basin of Central Africa. You think he should have learned the rain dance, John says, talking to Billy. Yeah, he didn't get much rain, did he? We had it up here. In 1885, St. Joseph Mukasa, one of the martyrs of Uganda, was beheaded by order of Mwanga Kabaka, ruler of Buganda. There's a mouthful. Another challenge for you, Jeremy. In 1889, Emperor Pedro II of Brazil was forced to abdicate by a group of military officers led by Manuel Deodoro de Fonseca. In 1891, German Field Marshal Erwin Rommel, who led the Africa Corps to spectacular victories during World War II, was born. In 1891, W. Averell Harriman, a statesman and leading U.S. diplomat with relations with Soviet Union during World War II and the Cold War, was born. In 1904, American inventor King Camp Gillette was granted a U.S. patent for the first razor with disposable blades. Didn't they call them safety razors? I can remember as a kid, my father had one. You turn the bottom of the handle and the little doors opened up and he put that double-sided blade in there. John says Billy says to John, we got more rain in the last 2 days than we did all summer. And we had all the rain. This was like an incredibly rainy summer for us. In 1938, a farewell parade was held in Barcelona, Spain, for the volunteers of the International Brigades who had fought for the Republicans during the Spanish Civil War. In 1959, the Clutter family was discovered murdered on their Kansas farm, and their deaths, as well as the capture, conviction, and execution of two drifters, inspired Truman Capote's classic nonfiction novel In Cold Blood. In 1978, American anthropologist Margaret Mead, whose great fame owed as much to the force of her personality and her outspokenness as it did to the quality of her scientific work, she died at the age of 76. In 2001, Microsoft released Xbox, a video game console. I'm still a PlayStation fan, but Xbox is okay. We had an Xbox. It got the deadly red ring of death, and that was that. Went back to the PlayStation console, and that was it. In 2011, Duke University basketball coach Mike Krzyzewski, sorry for all you sports fans, he recorded his 903rd career win, surprising Bob Knight to become the winningest coach of the NCAA Division I men's history. And Bob Knight just died when we were, I think we were on the cruise. In 1891, some notable birthdays. 1891, Erwin Rommel. Curtis E. LeMay in 1906, United States General. In 1907, Klaus Graf Schenk von Stauffenberg, the German military officer, was born. In 1929, American actor Ed Asner was born. In 1930, J.G. Ballard, British author. And also, Georgia O'Keeffe, American painter, was born on this day in 1887. Happy birthday to all of them. The featured event in 1988, Palestine. In Palestinian statehood proclaimed by Yasser Arafat, meeting at Algiers, the Palestine National Council, at the urging of PLO chairman Yasser Arafat, issued a declaration of independence for a state of Palestine in the West Bank and Gaza Strip on this day in 1988. And those people are still fighting, as we know today, and such a travesty it is. People need to spread the love instead of the hate and get the F along. Anyway, so that's my take on that. But this has been This Week in History. And as always, This Week in History is brought to you by Revive Furniture and Home Decor. Revive Furniture and Home Decor. We make decorating easy. Check them out at revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. I'm just looking at the Chiron. This will demonstrate you what ticker is. Apparently I didn't edit out that section. Oh my good gracious. I crack me up. I really do. I really crack myself up. Whoop. Let's do this so we can get it right. After all, they are a sponsor. I want to make sure that I get it right. All right. There we go. That should do it. Revived Furniture and Home Decor.com. Hey, there we have it. All right. So go on over there, check them out. Go to their Shopify store. They're actually having some deals over there. I know if you go over and you buy, you spend $50 at their Shopify store, I think during their live stream, you get entered in to win a gift certificate. I forget how much it is. I don't want to say for fear that I'll get it wrong. But you can win a pretty good size gift certificate for more at the store. So I think it's during their lives. They've been doing lives every day. They're getting ready for Christmas. And go on over there and check them out. I think they should be on their Facebook Live at noontime today. So if you're interested, check that out. John says we have decks of cards and board games. 57 degrees in South Georgia today with 100% chance of rain. And Billy says, Sharon, it's 58 with 60% chance of rain today. And we don't have any chance of rain today here in New England. It's just cold and going to be cloudy. What's everybody got plans for the weekend? Good morning. Chet is here from Sea Lake Journeys. Good morning to you, my friend. Sharon is asking, anybody ready for Thanksgiving? I barely got ready for Halloween. It's a good thing I was out on the high seas. I didn't have to do a lot. Although I must say that some of you guys that decorated your cabin doors and that, you guys know how to do it, man. I was a novice to this stuff. So as far as decorating cabin doors, and I missed out on a few things. What I did miss was the booze or the pub crawl, which I'm kind of sorry about. So we'll have to get together for the next group cruise so I can actually get in on that pub crawl thing. Looked like a lot of fun. Although Denise said they were drinking some drink that tasted like mothballs. Doesn't sound like it would be enjoyable for me, but anyway. But yeah, so Thanksgiving. Nope. We may have a turkey. Let's talk about that for a minute. So Thanksgiving. Do you cook a turkey? Or do you have some family tradition where you cook something different for dinner? Perhaps a lamb or lasagna? We do for Thanksgiving, we traditionally do the turkey. I like a turkey dinner. The duck was hitting the bottle hard yesterday. He couldn't stand up. Scott says, no plans for anything yet. Mother-in-law is on her... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, it's never a good time to say goodbye to loved ones, but it makes it even worse around the holidays. I'm sending my prayers out to you and your family, Scott. Sorry to hear that. Billy says, we fry our turkey. A lot of people do that. I have a turkey fryer. I haven't used it in a while. Don't do it on your deck. Don't do it in your garage. I'm speaking from experiencing these things, not personally, but see, I work for the fire department. Don't fry your turkey on your deck. Don't do it in your garage or in your kitchen for that matter. Take it outside. Do it on the driveway or on a dirt patch somewhere. Be careful. We have turkey, ham, dressing, potato salad, butter, beans, etc. Sounds good, Sharon. I'll be over. Chet says, not ready for Thanksgiving. Gotta watch my Charlie Brown Thanksgiving video first, right? I know it's funny that some of these videos and cartoons that I remember as a kid, the holidays were never signaled in until you saw these, till you saw, that. Remember the Great Pumpkin, and there's the Thanksgiving one. Of course, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty and all that. Those always signaled in the holidays when I was a kid. John says, I cook a turkey and a pig for me. Damn, that sounds good. Sharon says, Gaylors, you cook a pig? Pig roast. Pig roast. Yeah, we'll do the turkey. the traditional stuff. The last few years, I've been going over to a bandmate's home with his family, but this year we're going to stay home and celebrate with my oldest boy and his girl, and fat out on the couch. Who knows? Maybe we'll do some chores. I don't know. For Christmas, we will do some different stuff. On Christmas Eve, we'll have some sort of a dinner. We do our own take of the Italian Feast of the Seven Fishes, depending on the year. But we'll usually do that on Christmas Eve. Maybe a beef Wellington for Christmas. Well, just a ham. It's still a pig. It's still a pig. Yeah, so for Christmas, who knows what we'll do. We may do a ham. We may stick with a seafood, lobsters, scallops, clams, shrimp, maybe some salmon or haddock, maybe some squid. Who knows? John says, I hate turkey. I cook it. I don't eat it. I actually like turkey, and I like the leftovers. You know, the turkey sandwiches and the hot turkey and gravy and cranberry sauce and the dressing, or we call it stuffing. The stuffing. Pineapples. Yeah, but that's what we do for Thanksgiving, and we're not ready. I got to get the house ready for the cold. Thanksgiving will kind of just do itself. It really does. It really does kind of do itself. So, Sharon says, I don't eat turkey either, but ham, that's a must. Yeah, I like ham. I'm a big ham guy. In fact, I know Colleen actually just bought one. It's all foul. That turkey, it's foul. We got 7 in the house here and holding strong. There will be no cocktail hour tonight. During the holidays, it's tough. Colleen's doing her lives. She'll probably be working late and doing a live tonight. So I will not be doing Hump Day Live tonight. And I still got some videos to work on. I'm in the process of finishing the last installment of the Old North Church, and then I want to get some Carnival Glory videos going. So we did the one from Pat O'Brien's in NOLA, but now I want to get some that are that actually feature the cruise. If there's any if there's any out of that mishmash of information that I've collected that's worth posting, you'll definitely see it. I did do a short. If he's good morning, Kurt and Marcia. I did do a short of us sitting around on the day that we skipped Grand Cayman, and how everybody was blaming. They were blaming Kurt for pineappling cabin doors. Poor Kurt. He was held out there in the cold. They were hammering him. And then Mike Clark, he just sat there looking at the wall, smiling, not saying a word, minding his business. But I have that short on there, so you get to see some of the group: Kurt, Bruce, Marcia, Mike, and Ricky. There's a few of us there. So much fun. 9 watching, 10 thumbs up. That's perfect. Now it looks like I got 10 watching. That's even better. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, so once I get this one done in Boston, which is actually pretty interesting, we get to meet the curator of the burial crypt, and one of the employees from the I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank, from the National Park Service, who They're part of that whole group that preserves the history there in Boston. 10 watching. I'm sorry, 11 watching and 10 thumbs up. Right on. Fantastic. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun, and those people are pretty cool. They let us wander around in there and pretty much do what we want. So we'll get that video out. Hopefully I can finish that up this evening and then start on some Carnival Glory stuff. I've been watching some of the stuff that some of the other guys and gals from the group have been producing, and it's a lot of fun. Kurt and Marsha have stuff out there, Josh and Chastity, and Clocks and Bruce and Cindy, and a lot of stuff is starting to trickle in now, which is fantastic because it just, you have your memories of this trip, but then you get to see other perspectives from people that were on the cruise with you. So it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. I just had a ball on this group cruise, and I can't wait to do another one. Kurt says, I told the truth. I never have put a pineapple on any doors on any ships. I believed you, buddy. I remember I told you I had your back. And like I said, Clocky, he just sat there, didn't he? He just, never said a word. But I saw video evidence of him pineappling a door. So I think he was the culprit all along. And Denise and Dwayne, I think they got hit a couple times. John says, I have to drag myself out of bed. I haven't even had any coffee yet. For shame. Shame. Coffee. The nectar of the morning gods. Coffee. Jimbo runs on coffee. 10 watching, 10 thumbs up. 12 watching, 11 thumbs up. Thank you. I saw a pineapple on Kurt's door once. We didn't get pineappled, and probably the best reason is the only one that knew our cabin, I think, was Denise, and she probably forgot. And people were like, "Hey, where are you guys?" Oh, I'm on deck 3. Yeah, that's we're down in steerage. Don't bother with us. Yeah, why are you getting retracted? I see that. Are you retracting yourself, Sharon? You shouldn't be getting retracted. Do I have some sort of bot set up that's doing something wrong? But Kurt says we just have YouTube shorts out. It'll be a while before I get any vlogs out. Yeah, I haven't, like I said, I only did the one when we were the first day in New Orleans when we went to Pat O'Brien's. We had to go to Pat O'Brien's because they're famous for their hurricanes. They're supposedly the inventor of them. It's kind of like buffalo wings and other recipes, Somebody claims to invent one, and then somebody else says, no, we invented that one. Dwayne says, it's okay. I got a magnetic pineapple to put on my boss's office door. There you go. I like it. I have some magnets in here somewhere. I got the Barry Brain magnet, and I got a Naughty Cruiser magnet, and a Naughty Cruising pin. That handsome mug. That guy. Good people. Sharon says, I don't know. I don't either, Sharon. 112B. Somebody's hurt. Oh, I'm not speaking that, my cabin partner. Pineapple decorating. Yeah, a lot of fun though. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get any of the Glory videos out. I'm going to do my best to maybe get some out. I don't know what I have for shorts. I don't I forget when I have the GoPro and I have my other camera, I forget about my phone. And your phones, a lot of people, that's all they do is videotape with their phone. I have all this other peripheral equipment. Although honestly, this little camera, this little GoPro, it's pretty good. The only problem is the batteries burn up quickly and they get hot. And once they get hot, the camera doesn't want to work right. So I may be looking for another small, like sport camera that may be a little bit better, but it has to be waterproof. I took this on the water slide on the ship, watch a fat man with his shirt off go down a water slide. I'll have to review that to make sure it's suitable for all age groups. Nobody wants to see that. No, I ain't got no time. Nobody got no time for that. All right, what were we talking about? We were talking about pineapple and doors and the cruise and all that stuff. I'm going to continue to keep talking about this cruise until I forget or stop talking, because we just had we just had a great time. So, and we're looking at booking an MSC cruise sometime. We're looking at the seaside or the seashore. They're pretty big ships. And I'm done with small ships now. Like I was saying yesterday, Conquest class. I've had my fill. I've sailed 3 of them. The only 3 cruises I've been on, and all 3 have been Carnival Conquest class ships. There's nothing wrong with them. But like I said, I can wander around a Conquest class now with my eyes closed and pretty much figure out where I'm at. It's time for something different. That's why I don't like my GoPro. Yeah, that's the only thing about the GoPro is that they overheat. Chet says my GoPro 10 had no issues in Alaska, but in the Caribbean it gets hot and messes up too. Yeah, I suppose in Alaska where the weather's somewhat cool, maybe that's why. But yeah, the batteries, that's the problem with these lithium batteries too. They heat up. That's the problem with electric vehicles. That's why they catch on fire, because of thermal runoff. That's about all I use is the iPhone. Used to use a GoPro somewhat. Gonna get Marsha's new phone soon. Yeah, everybody has their gimbal. Now I have a gimbal for my phone, and I haven't used it in a while. Should probably start maybe trying to use the phone more. That you guys are going on the seashore in February of 24. That may be too soon for us because I have to go to Florida right after the new year. So that's going to be probably too soon for us. But we're definitely looking at sailing sometime in 24. We may have to wait until the fall, but we'll see. And it all depends on Colleen's schedule as well. Wish my Sony ZV-1 was waterproof. It's flawless. A lot of people like those. I actually looked at them, but I want to make sure that I have something that's waterproof. I'll be honest, the GoPro, these are perfect for going underwater. This one's good up to 1 atmosphere, which is 33 feet. And they even claim you can go deeper than that. When am I going deeper than that? I'm not diving on any wrecks or anything. But when we were in Tulum and we went swimming in the ocean, it was perfect, splashing around, having fun. When we swam in one of the cenotes, I swam with the GoPro. I've done some videos locally in the water, and then, like I said, I went on the water slide on the ship, and I did the classic kid thing that they do, where you point it at yourself and you go down. And we did that on the day that everybody went to Jamaica, and we stayed on board, and we played on the Serenity deck and went down the tubes and drank swirly drinks and slept in a half shell. It was nice. John says, my wife just came in and reminded me I have to take her to work. Oh, damn. All right, John. Get her to work. I have a gimbal, but I need to practice more with it. Yeah, there is a learning curve with the gimbal. There's definitely a learning curve. Gaylor's Be Careful Driving will be on our new carnival celebration next October. See, that may be one to go on, but I want to try a different cruise line. I really am looking at MSC. And they have some pretty good affordable deals right now. I did want to sail out of somewhere local, but the ports here are small, so the ships are small. I need to experience a bigger ship. Is that wrong of me to say that? Oh, excuse me a minute. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. I was going to show you all a gimbal I have, but not exactly sure what I did with it. It's a DJI gimbal. Forget what they call it, but it's pretty good. I have used it on my phone a couple times, but I should probably start using it more. And the nice thing with the phone is it's easy to post shorts that way too. So 6:55 here in South Georgia right now. I got 6:55 here as well. What a coinky dink. Kurt and Marsha, you guys are going up today, right? You weren't up live yesterday. I thought you guys were going to be up. And we didn't. Did we see you yesterday? I don't know. I don't think it was. I tuned in at 8 o'clock. And I don't remember seeing you guys. Eddie was up. Right? And I saw that one. And someone said that's a pretty good sized ship, right? The Meraviglia. New York is only about a 4-hour drive, 4.5-hour drive for us. I mean, we could take the train or take a bus in. The only problem is when we're done the cruise. I mean, I don't want to drive there because I don't want to drive home. It's a nice thing about taking a plane is you're done with the cruise, go to the airport, get on the plane, and you're home. So I don't know. I'm spoiled. And Colleen's not going to drive from New York to home. Definitely not. It's crazy. We get the same time, isn't it? It's amazing how that works. We have the MSC Seashore in May. It is huge. Yeah, I was looking at the seashore or the seaside. I think they're both very similar. So the Meraviglia. That's one of the bigger ones. All right, cool. So you were under the weather yesterday. That's all right. So, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. So the reason I brought that up is at 7:15 we're going to go over to Eddie Lugo Studios and visit with Eddie this morning and have coffee with him. And then at 8 o'clock we're going to go over and we're going to check in with Kurt and Marsha and join them for their show at 8 a.m. So don't forget to go over there and make sure that you tell them that Jimmy sent you guys over. I just want you to spread my name around. Spread it like wildfire. Jimmy the Astute Tourist. He's everywhere. He's in live streams. He's in crypts. He's all over the place. Dwayne says Mike Clark sent Denise a link to the gimbal he has, so I think she's going to get it for Christmas. Well, don't say anything. Kurt, thank you. You have a beautiful day too, my friend. We'll see you. And then that's right. So, all right. So 7:15, we got Eddie Lugo. 8 o'clock, we get CME, and then we get Sea Lake Journeys with Chet and Robin at 8:30 this morning. And then 9 o'clock, I know that Jeremy, Cheryl, Scott from Mustard Drill, and Eddie, they all do their show at 9 o'clock as well. So, and that's where Jeremy does like me. He trips over his tongue trying to say names and words that come out of history. So it's a lot of fun. I know. Where did the time go? All right, I'm going to get out of here because I got to get ready for my day. I appreciate all you guys for coming in. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. PMA will definitely save your day. The darkest day ever you're having, all you have to do is think positive thoughts and draw in all that positive energy. It sounds hard, it sounds dumb, but it really, really works. And when I tell you that I'm living proof that it does work, if you know me and you trust me, please believe me when I say that it does work, and I am living proof. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day as well. Everybody has a story. Sometimes some stories are not so good, and you can change somebody's whole outlook. They may be having a bad morning. All you have to do is make eye contact and smile. It's that simple. Spreading that positive energy with a smile and making somebody get them out of that funk that they have. You can also shake their hand, give them a hug, say a kind word. All of that goes miles and miles. Thank our first responders, the men and ladies of the fire department, the police department, our healthcare and EMS workers, and especially our nurses. We love our nurses. And those doctors would be nothing without those nurses. Those nurses are the ones getting it done. They're doing the work. So we absolutely love our nurses. And last but not least, our veterans, our men and women of the armed forces. They're out there every day on the proverbial wall, protecting us, keeping us safe, and protecting our liberties and freedoms so that we can sit here and we can laugh about cruises and talk about gimbals and all of that stuff. So don't forget, they're protecting that too. Well, but this. God bless America, everybody. It's going to do it for me. My name's Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. I want to wish everybody peace and love, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll be back here, do it all over again at 6 a.m. All right, folks, have a good day. I will see you later.